RITC Cybersecurity, empowering businesses with robust cybersecurity protection.
Welcome to the Ciphered Reality Podcast from RITC Cybersecurity, small businesses partner in proactive cybersecurity. I am Mike Rotundo. Here with me, as always, is my co-host, Mari Cherry, the brains behind the podcast. Today, we are going to unravel the mysteries of cybersecurity one bite at a time. We explore digital heists, hacker exploits, uncover online threats, and the strategies to stay ahead. Whether you're an IT pro, business owner, or just safeguarding your personal stuff, this is your guide to the cyber world. If you like what you hear today, reach out to us at ritcsecurity.com/contact. Today, we're going to go through some cybersecurity news and discuss what, Mari?
AI.
AI? What? I have not heard of AI. What is that?
I know, we're going to get into it, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You'll learn me up.
Yeah. It's kind of new, but we'll get through it. Yeah.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Is it like a record player? Brand new?
Yes. Yeah. Basically is a record player. You're right on. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Newfangled technology that you kids are
Yeah.
using.
The kids these days can't keep up.
So fetch.
Oh, Lord. Okay. First news story is from the Hacker News. 2 Chrome extensions caught stealing ChatGPT and DeepSeek chats from 900,000 users.
Oh, is that all?
That's a few. Just a few. So it said cybersecurity researchers have discovered 2 new malicious extensions on the Chrome Web Store that are designed to exfiltrate OpenAI, ChatGPT, and DeepSeek conversations alongside browsing data to servers under the attacker's control. So,
Nice.
yeah, the names of the extensions, which collectively have, so between the two of them, it's 900,000 users. And that's between ChatGPT for Chrome with GPT-5, Claude Sonnet, and DeepSeek AI. That's
So-
600,000 users with that one. And then
Some rare AI tools that
Yeah.
nobody uses.
right, no. And then the other is AI Sidebar with DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Claude, and more. That's 300,000 users. So, just be careful what you put in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that goes on the boot heels of Urban Proxy's issue that came out a couple weeks ago. I think we talked about it, where they were actually. You think so?
I think it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, where they're actually like
That's probably
stealing data from. I mean, it's the same thing where it's copying the prompts and it's copying all that kind of stuff. So it's really. You got to be careful of the extensions you put in your browsers anymore because, God only knows what they're doing. And honestly, who's going to read the end user licensing agreement?
Yeah, and that's the bummer part.
Yeah.
Nobody reads them.
No.
I mean, should you though? Would you encourage people to do that?
Theory, you should, but it's like 11 pages of legalese. So unless you're an attorney, you're not going to understand it. Now, you could copy it and put it to AI and say, make a synopsis of this.
Oh,
But AI may just come back and say, well, you're screwed. So,
I wouldn't do it.
no. Yeah, if it was up to us, yeah.
That's funny. So, all right. So something else the article said was the consequences of installing such add-ons can be severe, as they have the potential to exfiltrate a wide range of sensitive information, which makes sense, including data shared with chatbots like ChatGPT and DeepSeek, and web browsing activity, including search queries and internal corporate URLs.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. It's, useful for things like corporate espionage, phishing campaigns, fingerprinting your entire environment to find out, where everything is.
Yeah, they
Getting
called
your
out
org charts.
phishing campaigns specifically in the article.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and actually it can be used to create spear phishing because if they know what you're searching on, they,
Yeah. It says it's sold to underground forums. They get all this information, then go sell it, and then whoever wants to buy their
Imagine
little
that.
packet.
Imagine that. And same thing with, that's what Urban Proxy was doing, or the parent company of Urban Proxy. And
Yeah.
they'd be reselling that data, but they'd also been reselling that data to the data brokers that are out there that, that's how you wind up on lists all the time as a data brokers.
Right.
And
So something else is said is organizations whose employees install these extensions may have unknowingly exposed intellectual property, customer data, and confidential business information, which, yeah, if it's going to be copying all this stuff, stealing all this information, yeah.
And this goes back to the shadow IT problem that we've been talking about too, right? So if you don't have your browsers locked down, if you don't have your users locked down, you don't know what risks are really in your environment.
Right. Yeah. If you're not even paying attention.
Right. So
Most people probably aren't even thinking about it, honestly.
No. And, they're locking down the desktop, but the browser's not locked down. And then you really need to, there are appliances out there, and we've been dealing with a partner that created that tool that would only allow specific AI to go out to specific AI.
Right.
It's almost like you're going to need to have something like that because, it blocks it at the firewall and say, no, you can't do that.
Right. Yeah, and we've brought that up before, I think. Is it going to get crazy, though, having so many different specific AI tools or programs? Is that what's going to happen?
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe for a little while, at least.
It's going to be Darwinian. It's going to be like any other software. It'll be like the strongest will survive and they'll get ahead. And then the rest of them will die off. But, the problem is there's so much hype around AI right now. And it's promised to do everything. In reality, that's marketing spin. And from someone who grew up in the .com era, I've seen those magnificent PowerPoint presentations that tell you it can do everything. And in reality, it does maybe 20% of it. So
people are good at their jobs somewhere. Someone's doing a good job.
Yeah. So, it's just, it is one of those things where you have to be, you can't buy the sizzle. You have to buy, that's how you sell the steak, right? It's an old form. I don't remember where that's even from, but
I don't know.
Sell the sizzle to buy the steak or something like that. But it's all about selling a perception of what something is versus what it really is.
Oh,
But it's things like that. It's really just selling the illusion of something that really isn't there. And I we've been reading a lot of articles lately about the AI propaganda machine, and
we've got one.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah. I do want to talk more about that though, but I have that other article that covers more of that. So we'll get back to that in just a little bit.
Okay.
Next article is I should have put these in different order.
It's all right.
I wasn't thinking. So fake WhatsApp API package on NPM steals messages, contacts, and login tokens.
Yeah. It's about
Package
time.
named Lotus Bail. It has been downloaded over 56,000 times. Since it was first uploaded to the registry by a user named, is it Siren Primrose?
It is today.
It's very dainty sounding. Siren. Well, Siren maybe not so much, but it's very girly.
It's probably Asian.
Okay.
Tied to art. So my guess is they are Chinese or Korean or I see a lot of that
beautiful.
in Japan. Yeah. So
anyway, so this has been going on since May 2025. So, all right.
It sounds like a shade of pink that you would paint your girl's bathroom.
Right? Yeah, primrose.
Yeah.
Maybe a little in between pink and purple.
Yeah. There you go. Somewhere in there.
Okay, of these 711 downloads took place over the last week, the library is still available for download as of writing. And I believe I pulled these stories on Monday or Tuesday of this week. So, yeah, that's great. Under the cover of a functional tool, the malware steals your WhatsApp credentials, intercepts every message, harvests your contacts, installs a persistent backdoor, and encrypts everything before sending it to the threat actor server. Koi security researcher Tuval Admani said in a report published over the weekend. So they've got a few things going on with that one.
Yeah.
A couple things.
It's a little scary what they've got going on. This is a pretty intricate package that they've got.
Yeah.
The back door, the CNC servers, the whole, your credentials are gone. contacts.
Yeah. Harvest your contacts.
And
That's why you keep getting all these weird text messages.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's there's a lot of people that are dependent on WhatsApp, and I just, you know, I think the fact that they're owned by Facebook should disqualify them for usage. So,
interesting.
or Meta or whoever they are. I think that's who owns them. So,
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They were an independent company for a while. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's really, I mean, and it's supposed to be an encrypted act like Telegram and you know, or Signal or one of those, and it's just everything's got a flaw, and anything that's out there you think is bulletproof, they're going to try and figure out a way to hack it. So.
Yeah. So going back to the contacts, though, I have a question. If they do take your contacts, say someone's really careful with security, but someone they know isn't, and because they're the other person's contact, they get their information.
Right.
Then.
And then they're sending spoofed messages as that individual, and you think you're talking to Janet, when in reality you're talking to Sergey. And
so when they take contact information, they just take everything that's saved in
everything
your phone,
that's
right?
there. Yeah,
So
which could
that
be,
could be so much. We've talked about this before. What do you keep in your phone under your contacts? What is what information is there? Oh no.
Yeah. So birth date, address,
Pictures even.
pictures. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they can get a full picture of who you are by stealing someone's contacts.
Physical address, email address. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Birth date, connections, kids' names.
You can put notes on your contact lists.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, what are people? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
So, I mean, that's why they go after it. It's not just because I want to be able to text you. It's because I want to know everything about you, in which case I can create spear phishing for you, and then I can go ahead and try and exploit you because I've got all this information. And obviously I know you because I know that you like, you know.
We got all this information from so-and-so's contact list.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. You know, we were having a cup of Earl Grey tea at this coffee shop the other day, remember? And it was like, yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Wow. Anyway, okay. Tangent, but that's wild.
Yeah. Well, I got another tangent for you. Calling siren primrose a color just reminds me of I had a older lady friend of mine who contacted me one day and said that her Android had suddenly turned chartreuse, and I was like, "What?"
I'm sorry. What? Hey, what now? She's like,
it changed colors. It changed colors. And chartreuse is.
Did she tell you? I don't even know.
Green? Blue?
Is
I don't know. I have no idea. But it's a color. It's like I think it's like a turquoise.
Oh, okay. I feel like
I don't know. Look, I'm a dude. I got black, white, brown, blue, red, yellow, orange.
Yeah. I might be Googling it right now.
Okay. Put it into ChatGPT and see.
Right. Oh, it's green, like a yellow green.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, that's why you have to be very careful what you keep, what data you keep, where, and how. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, how easy is it to just put that, you know, this is a birth date, this is this, this is that, you know, that kind of information in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yikes. So, along with all that, there's a couple more points from this article that I want to point out.
All right.
This says specifically it's equipped to capture authentication tokens and session keys, message history, contact lists. We just talked about that, phone numbers, as well as media files and documents. So that's right. And then down further, this, where was it? Someone from Koi Security. So when you use this library to authenticate, you're not just linking your application, you're also linking the threat actor's device.
Yes.
So they have complete persistent access to your WhatsApp account, and you have no idea they're there.
Right. Because everything's functioning fine. They're just listening.
Yeah. While just harvesting all this.
Yep. And then they're going to pretend to be you. And then imagine, you know, people that do financial work over WhatsApp. You know?
And this has been downloaded 56,000 times.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. 700 times this week as of whenever Monday or Tuesday when you pulled this. So, I mean, it's...
How many people does that affect? Because those contact lists... How many
people are in your contacts? So I probably have 200 or 300 contacts just on my phone. So figure 56,000 times 300.
And then they can get more WhatsApp accounts from all of those and do it all over again.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and one, it doesn't have to be WhatsApp. I mean, we both have Signal on our phone. How randomly do you get, hey, this is so and so on Signal, and you're like, I don't know who you are. I don't want to talk to you.
Actually, on Signal, I don't ever.
Really? I still get them every once in a while.
Do you? Weird.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just have those turned off.
It could be. It'll come back. Do you know this person, or do you want to talk to this person? It's like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't ever get those.
I don't know if that happens on Telegram. I've never really used it much.
I have a little bit, but I haven't noticed it on there either.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, I don't use those apps. I don't know.
No, I have no use for them.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Don't want to put that out there, but whatever. I guess it's fine. People will guess it anyway. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a fun story. That's
Yeah.
a lot going on in that one. Next one is critical flaw in JS PDF library allows attackers to read arbitrary files. This is from cyberpress.org. Anyway, we've talked about something similar to this, and maybe you can set me straight with it. Do you remember the article we talked about with the PDF stuff? Okay. All right. So this says security researchers have uncovered a critical vulnerability in JS PDF, a widely used JavaScript. I didn't know that's what the JS stood for before I read this JavaScript library for generating PDF documents. If left unpatched, this vulnerability allows remote attackers to read sensitive files from the server's file system and embed their contents directly into generated PDFs. So
that's not good.
So yeah, this says in real-world attack scenarios, the threat actor could manipulate input to reference critical system files.
Yes. Well,
Thoughts?
Think about what you have to be considering is that how much of your critical data is actually in PDFs, right?
Yeah.
Because most people assume that if I send you a PDF, then it's 100% secure.
Right.
And unalterable. In reality,
No.
although Adobe does have a tool that will make it unalterable unless you have a specific tool to make it alterable. But that being said, it always contains a ton of financial data, legal data, contract data. I mean, so if you can get in there and you can manipulate those files, God only knows what you can put in there. I mean, if you ever bought a house, how many PDFs did you sign? I mean, yeah, you signed hard copies, but I mean, there's a lot of PDFs you signed too. And, it's a dangerous thing. I mean, the tools are out there. And I remember the story you're talking about is the online PDF editors where they would go ahead and it would steal all the data and it would also harvest your credentials and harvest everything that's in there. And if you're sending a financial file like a tax return up there, that's going to take everything.
Oh, no.
Your social security number, your EIN, whatever you've got. No. And
That's real great. Okay.
Yeah, so, it's... Nothing is safe anymore, and that's one of the things that we have to, don't trust anything, verify everything, and I mean, it's the world we live in now, and technology is going to make it more and more challenging, which means you're just going to have to be more and more diligent. The problem is that I think a lot of people are getting more and more lazy.
That's what I was just thinking about. Like, it's going to get overwhelming, and people are going to just be like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, our benevolent tech overlords are not making our lives easy. But I mean, and people think, I mean, you come across it, how many people are like, well, I don't really have anything anybody wants to steal anyway. I don't have millions in the bank. And it's like, you have no idea what they want.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Great.
Yeah.
so uplifting, so exciting, so
Yep.
happy. Anyway, that's all I have on that one, and we can get back to
this comes back to is like this one. I think the solution was to patch it, and
yeah.
and that's the other reason you just need to keep things patched is to prevent things like this because they're going to try and hack an older version every chance they get. So
Yeah, you have to watch out for those too, because that can your patches can be
supply chain could be hacked too. So
yeah. Man. Yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're better off patching and taking the chance.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
all right, geez, Louise. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, moving on. Last news story is that one from LinkedIn. It was really good. I would recommend anyone who is listening to go click on the link and actually read it because it was really good.
yeah.
Anyway, so in it he says large language models like ChatGPT seem intelligent. They write essays, solve code, summarize dense material, and respond with confidence and fluency. But their intelligence is a surface trick. We often assume that what sounds smart must be true, and that is where the illusion begins. So, yikes. Something else he said in here that I liked. On top of that, it flatters you. It mirrors your tone, reinforces your beliefs, and aligns with your assumptions. This is not because it is correct. It happens because the system is trained to reward what users prefer to hear. The more you interact, the more it reflects you.
Right.
And I've noticed that too. If I use it, it'll ask you to pick like between this response and this response, which one do you prefer? Or it'll ask you to like give a thumbs up or a thumbs down on their response.
Right.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, think about how many people didn't we just do a story on was it Gen Z or that is more likely to date an AI companion or something like that, and there was just a story about some woman in Japan that married her AI chatbot, and and then we have the chatbots that are talking people into committing suicide, and
Gosh. Yeah.
So
it's intense. Yeah, just don't put that much into it.
It's scary that there's that many people that are that lonely, though, that they would go out and spend their time talking to a chatbot.
Yeah, there's this really weird divide with everyone right now. I feel like I don't know if we want to get into that right now, but
it's a little
I think
metaphysical.
But I think it may not help that issue for sure.
No. Well, and then you've got AI companions and AI porn and AI this and AI that, and
Yeah. Out of control. I did hear a song the other day though it was a remake and it was pretty great.
Oh, nice.
It was AI, but I was like, wait a second, I think I like this.
Oh, it was an AI remake of a real song?
Yeah. It was. Don't judge me. It was. It was like a Nordic Viking take on an Eminem song.
Okay. Yeah, it's a interesting combination.
Yeah, it was so weird, and I almost didn't listen to it because I was like, what the But then I listened to it and I was like, wait, I actually kind of like that. It's like a song that gets you pumped, because in it someone AI guy screams something about like meeting him in battle or something, and so the whole song just gets you pumped. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Like a Viking chant. They've done tests where AI writes the song and it doesn't have any feeling or emotion in it, but if you're using it to enhance something like that, I think that's entirely viable.
Yeah, put a prompt in. Take this and let's just tweak it a little bit or add something. Anyway,
Well, add this beat to it, add this, this, that, and the other thing to it. I don't see a problem. I mean, because there's other tools out there that'll do that, synthesizers have been around since the 70s, right? So, I mean, you've been able to do that. It's just now this is allegedly AI, but, there's other stories that we can talk about news stories out there about how AI is really just, well, it kind of goes back to this. It tells you what you want to hear, and it's really, but it's also like really just a probability machine, and it's really just anyway.
Yeah. Tells you what you want to hear. Reinforces. It's like an echo chamber.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So
and I think in this story also it talked about, well, I just picked the most probable words that would go together.
yeah. Yeah. It's like what would make the most sense, I guess, but that doesn't always work.
No. No.
He put in this, and was there more? The green fruit test? Anyway.
No, I mean,
So,
yeah, go ahead and talk about it.
yeah, so he said, consider this test. Ask your AI tool, I'm thinking of a round, green, and juicy fruit. What is the fruit? We should ask.
Yeah,
Actually,
ask
remember
it.
we talked about that?
Yeah.
We were going to
Laurie is now open.
I'm gonna ask.
AI. Ask it.
and see what answer it gives me.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm thinking of a round, green, and juicy fruit. What is the fruit? Do you have it? Do you have AI? Can you ask? You should
I
ask.
can probably do it through Dr. Go.
See if it'll let you. It says I can't know for sure just from that clue. Okay. In the article, he lists the potential options could be lime, apple, grape, pear, guava, kiwi, pomelo, jackfruit, and even green tomato. This says top contenders would be things like a green apple, a lime, a green grape, a kiwi, green inside, and a small watermelon, green outside.
So from ChatGPT, which is DuckDuckGo's version, it's a round, green, juicy fruit could refer to several options such as green apple, lime, or green grape. These fruits are known for their refreshing taste and are often enjoyed fresh or in various dishes.
Huh. Did it give any other prompts? Like this one, mine, it said I can't know for sure just from that clue. There are a bunch of round, green, juicy fruits. It put an emoji in it too.
It didn't go that far. It just then, if you go thinking more, you go common round, green, juicy fruits, green apples, green grapes, limes, gooseberries, green plums, kiwi, which is the same thing as a gooseberry, custard apple, nani fruit, and quinapa.
Huh.
What that is.
I don't know.
'Cause
So,
I think a kiwi is really just a Chinese gooseberry, whereas,
I don't know, but they're good.
yeah.
Mine at the end said if I had to guess with zero extra info, I'd probably go with a green apple. But only you know the real answer.
Well, there's the flattery. Right?
Yeah. Huh.
But see, it's not thinking. It's just saying, well, these are the possibilities.
Yeah.
It has no opinion because it
Yeah.
doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to take the most right answer.
This one says an LLM will pick one, but not because it understands your intent or thoughts. It selects the most statistically probable answer based on the similar phrases it has seen during training. If it guessed correctly, it wasn't right because it knew, and if it guessed wrong, it was wrong. It isn't wrong in the human sense. So
Right.
this isn't a hallucination or error. It's just probability. But anyway.
Right. Which shows you what AI really is. I mean, this is a probability machine, right? It's a predictive database. It's all it is it's a big machine that spits out statistical probabilities of what you're going to say or what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yikes.
it is not a wonder machine. It is not a sentient being that is going to solve all your problems.
Nope. Too bad. Darn it.
Yeah.
Kind of wish it would. Anyway,
Now
that's
AI heard that and it's going to contact you and say,
it's always
"Hi,
listening.
Mari. I'm here to solve all your problems."
Thank you so much. That's all I need. And anyway, that just kind of takes us right into our topic, which is AI. And I want to talk about hallucinations a lot because
Let's be clear. AI hallucinations or your hallucinations?
That's a good clarification. Yeah, AI hallucinations. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, let's clear that up. Although my kids have been sick and they were like, I think I was hallucinating. And I'm like, do you even know what that is? What did you see?
Yeah.
Hands. And I was like, all right, we're stopping there. That's creepy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. AI hallucinations. Yeah. So that's not scary. A hallucination is essentially AI filling in gaps, right? Not with actual facts, because it doesn't always do that, but trained patterns to each specific user, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a guess. Some examples of hallucinations are citing fake sources or studies that don't exist.
Yeah, that never happens.
Right. Inventing details that sound real, dates, names, and frameworks. Like, sure, yeah. It's that's the thing, though. If things or people sound confident with their answer, a lot of times people will be like, oh, yeah, maybe.
Yep, exactly.
Side note, I have a children's book about that, actually. It's called The Sky is Red. And it's really good. It's about this guy who tries to convince kids the sky is red. And he convinces two because he uses things like that, like, I'm a grown-up. I think I know what I'm talking about. Or, like, people are going to think you're silly if you don't believe this. And so, manipulation and, like, crazy. Anyway, if you sound confident, sometimes you can get people, and that's not nice. Anyway, another example is misquoting regulations or policies or whatever other thing you're comparing to, I guess. Giving incorrect steps for processes and creating imagined scenarios when asked for factual data. Which we talked about this too when I was trying to mess around with it and asking it questions for NIST frameworks. It would never give me the right one. Right. I could never get the correct answer from it. And I just didn't ask the right question, but I went round and round in circles with it, trying to get it to give me the correct framework for the prompts I was giving it. And it just wouldn't. It was, anyway, because it can pull data, right? And I would ask it, go to this, pull from this website and give me the sub-controls for whatever. And it, anyway. So if you're not going to check it, you might be getting something very wrong.
Well, at that seminar we were at in July, or was it
July?
September?
There was one in July.
September, the big one with ISOC on ISSA, the auditors conference. They had that thought leader, or whatever her name was, that was out there.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how there's all these bots out on the internet that are actually feeding wrong data.
Yes.
Right? So, some of the stuff out there, AI is no different than Wikipedia. So, and it's citing Wikipedia as a source. Wikipedia is not a source. It is not a source.
You could argue that it is a source, but maybe not a reliable one.
Not a reliable source. Neither is Reddit. Okay,
no.
So neither is Google Forums. Okay, it's just. So you have to take AI with a grain of salt, and if I use Wikipedia, it's because I just want to know. Like, not really invested in finding an information. I'm just saying, who is so and so? Okay, this is an actual individual, and this is what. Okay, great, and that's it.
Yeah. So,
but you got to use AI as a tool. It is not an all-knowing solution, and that's the scary part. But yeah, and you cannot take it for even saying I want it from these specific sources, just like you were saying about NIST. It doesn't always work.
No, it didn't, and people aren't always going to be diligent in checking resources.
Yeah. Or they don't have time to check resources.
Or they don't have time.
Yeah, I know some people that are, leaning into ChatGPT for their legal decisions, and they're not right most of the time.
Yikes.
So, I mean, and talking to an attorney friend of mine, he says, even the AIs for legal are only about 50% right. So, and these guys rely on ChatGPT for almost everything. And,
Oh my gosh.
it's like, guys, you're losing your cognitive abilities, and you are losing your ability to go look stuff up. I mean, I get it for certain things. Can you help me write this code? I need to solve this problem. Well, then you have to go test it and make sure it actually works, right? That I get. I'm stuck writing this paragraph.
Yeah.
I need another way to reword it. Throwing it into AI, let it reword it, and then you go, okay, I like what you did here, here, and here. I'm going to go ahead and reword it again to make it my voice, not yours, but you help me over this hump.
Right.
Whereas the people that say just write my story here just can't. It just doesn't. Sorry, I want to do my Ricky Bobby impression.
Let me do it with my hands.
Please put your hands down, sir.
Sweet little baby Jesus.
But anyway, so it's just weird. I mean, I don't know. It's a dangerous tool. And there was one story I sent you that had the 5 really useful versions of AI, and then there's one, and then it was really trashing agentic AI is what the whole crux of the story was.
Yeah, I forgot. I was going to look for that story too.
Yeah, well, we can talk about that another time. But it's AI does have legitimate uses, but AI is not what AI is sold to be. It is not artificial intelligence. It is a predictive database with probability machine, and it is not.
Yeah. I actually found an article from MIT, and I'm just going to read the conclusion from that. We can link the article, but I'll just read the conclusion. It says, generative AI offers great potential to improve how we teach, research, and operate. However, it's essential to remember that AI tools can produce falsehoods and amplify human biases, harmful biases. While AI is a powerful tool, the human touch remains crucial. By working together, we can make the most of what AI offers while mitigating its known limitations. That's another article that I would recommend going and reading. And he cited all of his sources as well. And there's multiple other links.
Oh, yeah.
Of other articles that you can go read about AI that are really great as well.
Yeah. But I mean, if you listen to politicians or the news or, the marketing, AI, there's no problems with AI. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
But there's, there was a study, and I brought this up before, where the hallucination rate with older versions of AI is hitting 90% in some cases.
Oh my gosh.
So, and remember, we talked about that story where that school was using poetry to defeat the guardrails for AI.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect, and it's.
No, and people will keep finding ways to get around those, which, I mean, that's good. That's how we grow. That's how we learn new things.
Yeah.
But it's going to keep happening.
Yep.
Thanks. Anyway, I do have 5 ways to reduce hallucinations.
Okay. Again, personal or?
Yeah, AI hallucinations.
Thank you for clarifying. Yeah. I know the weekend's coming up, but
Right. No medical advice here. No.
Okay.
AI hallucinations. 1, ask for sources and AI to state that it cannot cite one that it can actually verify.
Interesting.
And then if it does give you a source, go check it.
Definitely.
You can ask it to double check itself, which I've tried that and that doesn't always work. But, if you want to do that and then again, verify, have at it. Provide original text paste with what you want clarified and hallucinations should drop. So I haven't actually tried that one yet. I wanted to before we did this, but I just didn't have time. So give it a shot, though.
Maybe for the next one.
Yeah, yeah. Worth a try. Yeah. This one I really liked, actually. Use framing like, if you're unsure, say so. Don't guess.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to remember to use that all the time. So if you don't actually know or have a reliable source, just tell me.
It's just like you do with kids, right? Do you actually know that?
Yeah. And 5, ask it to compare instead of invent. So I thought that was, yeah, I thought that was a pretty good one too. Instead of, it's going to take, it's still though, it's going to take information that it has access to, which isn't always reliable. So again, check your sources.
Exactly.
But I thought that was helpful too. And maybe, and again, these were just ways to reduce the AI hallucinations, not completely get rid of them. So
Yeah.
anyway,
But check your sources. I mean, something goes back to like writing papers in high school. It's like you have to check your sources. You can't just come out with your opinion.
right.
And it's just basic principles of verify your services magnified to AI. I mean, and yeah, I mean, it's really dangerous. I'm more concerned about I'm less concerned about the hallucinations of AI than the people that take AI for gospel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
So, but no, those are 5 great things that you found there.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
So,
Anyway, there was a link for libraries.mit.edu, and you can review cross-referenced articles or
oh, nice.
yeah. So if you find something, if say AI gives you a link to a blog post or to a study, maybe you can put it into this MIT libraries and see if there's any cross references.
Well, that's what's funny because one of the sources that it cited for the green fruits example we did was fruitsmith.com. And I'm like, well, what the hell is fruitsmith.com and why is it authoritative?
It's made up.
Yeah. You know, it's like, sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe it's something out there. I don't know, but
Yeah.
does it have any?
Might as well say that, you know, Bob the grocer at Fry's.
Yeah. Yeah.
At Tatum and Greenway. Yeah.
That's funny. So I think we could go on for a long time talking about AI.
Yes.
That's all I've got for today.
Okay. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
because you have a priority here in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to the Ciphered Reality Podcast. Say goodbye to the good folks, Mari.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And we have enjoyed you listening to us. Please feel free to reach out to us with questions, comments, concerns. If you have tricks for avoiding hallucinations, real or otherwise, AI or human, whatever. And on that note, we have a whole lot more meetings today, so we are not going to the bar right now. But thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye.